It is possible that young people will have an experience that is not only entertaining, but also educational if they go on a trip that travels around the universe. The younger generations at this point in time are particularly affected by this, since it is especially true. This is an experience that is not only fascinating, but also exhilarating, as it involves working out how to solve the mysteries that have been discovered about the universe. There are an endless number of opportunities to acquire new information, and the universe, and the Milky Way in particular, is a sight that is both enormous and fascinating. The reason for this is that the Milky Way is a component of the universe. This is especially true when it comes to the procedures involved in the process of getting fresh information. There is a potential that the center of our galaxy is home to a massive and dynamic collection of particles that are spinning around. This is a possibility. It is possible that you will be able to detect this collection there. Within these particles, there are a wide variety of different kinds of components that can be found. The elements that make up this category include things like stars, planets, gas, dust, and dark matter. Except for dark matter, there is no other component of our galaxy that is more fundamental than it. It is the most fundamental type of component. It is the component that is the most fundamental in every case. Due to the fact that its arms extend outward, this item has the appearance of a pinwheel that is fashioned in the same manner as a pinwheel as a result of its design. This object, in addition to having the appearance of a huge flat spiral, also has the appearance of a pinwheel when it is on its own. The number of stars that make these arms their home is vastly more than anything that can be imagined, and it is likely that every star has its own collection of planets that orbit around it. This is another possibility. I am referring to a hypothetical scenario here. There are an infinite number of stars that have made these arms their home, and they extend an invitation to them to come and reside with them. The Milky Way is the galaxy that we regard to be our home galaxy, despite the fact that there are billions of galaxies already in existence in the cosmos. The galaxy that we regard to be our home is called the Milky Way universe. This is due to the fact that it is specifically the galaxy that we have had the opportunity to witness directly. This is the reason why this is the case. One region that has the potential to be the location where our solar system is discovered is the Orion Arm, which is officially recognized as being one of the arms that constrain the Milky Way. This region has the potential to be the location of the discovery, a possibility that could possibly place at some point in the future is the discovery of this particular thing. The distance that it is from the center of the galaxy is around 27,000 light years. This is the distance that it was measured from. At this point in time, this is the distance that it would be considered to be distanced from the core of the galaxy. It is a location that is extraordinarily fascinating, and there is a widespread belief that a supermassive black hole might be discovered in close proximity to the center of the Milky Way galaxy within this region. It is being taken into consideration that this is a position. An idea that has been developed that offers a more in-depth explanation of this possibility has been established. A black hole is a place that is characterized by the presence of gravity, which is the force that attracts everything, including light, to the center of the zone. Space-time regions known as black holes are distinguished by the extraordinary density of their contents and the mysterious nature of their existence. One of the components of the cosmos is an area of space known as a black hole, which is both mysterious and extremely dense. The fact that black holes are exceedingly dense serves as the foundation upon which everything else that is associated with them is built. Nebulae and star clusters can be found dispersed across the Milky Way. In addition to the stars that make up the Milky Way itself, nebulae and star clusters are also located throughout the Milky Way. Taking everything into consideration, the Milky Way is made up of these several components. Nebulae, which are enormous clouds of gas and dust, are the places where young stars are discovered. Astronomers believe that nebulae are connected with the formation of newborn stars. Nebulae, which are regions that allow stars to form, are the places where stars are born. In some cases, the term black hole is used to refer to nebulae. Nebulae are in the same category as black holes. In spite of the fact that this is the definition of nebulae, they are also referred to simply as nebulae. Orion. There are many different types of nebulae, but the one that has attracted the most attention among those that have been observed is the nebula. A substantial number of celestial bodies that are still in the process of maturing into their full potential were born in this region, which can be seen in the night sky and served as the birthplace of a significant number of these bodies. Clusters of stars are regularly discovered in the arms of the galaxy due to the fact that they are located in close proximity to one another. Due to their closeness, the arms of the galaxy are an excellent place for the discovery of these objects. The reason for this is that the arms are drawn in such close proximity to one another in relation to one another. Clusters of stars are a collection of stars that originate from the same cloud of gas and dust that is found on the surface of the universe. These stars are located in close proximity to one another. Collectively, these stars emerged from the same cloud of material before. This collection of dazzling stars is described as a star cluster in the scientific community. Children who have an interest in going through space will find that the Milky Way is an excellent playground for exploration that is perfect for meeting their requirements with regard to their demands. Specifically, this is because the Milky Way is an ideal playground for children. This is the underlying reason behind this phenomenon. The acquisition of knowledge concerning astronomy and science has the potential to boost a person's interest in these disciplines for the rest of their lives, regardless of whether or not the individual is interested in these fields. This is a possibility that exists regardless of whether or not the individual is interested in these fields. Having said that, this is the case regardless of whether or not they have an interest in the disciplines that were listed earlier. By going to a planetarium, using a telescope, or simply paying attention to the night sky on your own, you might be able to get a better look at this spectacular galaxy. Every one of these choices is up to you to choose from. For each and every one of these options, the decision is entirely up to you. When it comes to each and every one of these choices, the choice falls fully under your purview. Your authority extends to each and every one of these options, and you have complete control over the decision-making process. By utilizing star maps and mobile applications, it is feasible to accomplish the task of recognizing important stars and constellations. This can be accomplished. There is a possibility that this assignment will be completed. As a result of this, the night sky has the potential to be changed into an experience that is not only delightful, but also instructive. This is because of the fact that it can be transformed into this. The galaxy serves not only to serve as a reminder of a variety of various things, but it also serves to bring to our notice the general scale of the universe as a whole with its vastness. In spite of the fact that we are only able to see a small portion of it with our naked eyes, technology such as space telescopes provides us with the option to explore farther and deeper, which in turn reveals more about our galaxy as well as other formations occurring around the universe. The reality is that this is the situation, and the fact that we are only able to see a small fraction of it does not change the fact that this is the condition. Using this sense of wonder and discovery as a tool to accomplish the aim of encouraging children to learn more about the entire universe, as well as space and science in particular, is one way to achieve the goal of encouraging children to study more about the universe. The utilization of this sensation of discovery is one method that can be utilized to accomplish this milestone. On the other hand, one may say that this is a desire that has the possibility of being satisfied. Would you like it? Hit the like button and subscribe to our channels for more interesting and informative videos.